Hello, hello. Welcome back to the weekly Monday Motivation Podcast, No More Excuses. Thank you for being here and for listening and sharing this podcast with others. And I am your host, just in case you're new here. I am your host, Sandy Ballard, the Badass Business Coach. Yes, I guarantee it, I will help you realize your badassness so you'll do more, be more, and achieve more, right? If you don't believe me, try it out. I do free 30-minute calls. Yes, we can get some good stuff done in 30 minutes. I promise you that. Just email me, sandy@sandyballard.com, or message me, comment, whatever. And don't forget, Sandy is with an I, because my mother was a pain in the ass. There you go. So thank you for being here again. It's week 282. Almost 5.5 years of this. 5.5 years of talking, sharing, and hopefully helping you get out of your own way, stop with the excuses, the bullshit excuses, like I like to say, and achieve some amazing things. Like I've said, these help me as well, because I'm always learning and growing. You know, we all do. Lifelong learning, learners, right? Last Monday's podcast was about unhealthy boundaries and unsupportive environments and how they devalue you. Well, when we allow others to disrespect our boundaries and upset our environment, or even, within our environment, if you're a long-time listener, you've heard me say, I had a crooked picture for a couple months. It drove me batshit crazy. Chips away. Burned out light bulbs. And just silly stuff like that boxes in the way, or like now with us moving, but things that just distract you, unhealthy environments, all right? If we allow that and we allow people and things, it's like agreeing that your time isn't valuable, that you aren't valuable and worthy. And, what you do is not important. And I'm not saying it's not fun to chat and be friendly with clients and that you can't take time for friends. But the difference is making sure you're not allowing it so much that it gets you behind on work, frustrated and stressed out so much that you're now stealing from your personal time to work, right? I mean, I like to have the choice to hit the beach for a couple hours and then work at night, instead of working at night because of unexpected shit that I allowed in my world, that I allowed to distract me. I've mentioned the last couple weeks with us doing this move, the Airbnb host canceling and people making stupid offers on things that we have for sale. People invading my space, right? But, those are things I should have set aside time for, blocked out time. But instead, I allowed it to chip away at me and stress me the hell out. So, think about what you'd prefer. Wouldn't we all like to have that choice? It's about taking a good look at what's going on in your life versus being afraid to face what's going on. That happened to way too many of us last year. I was just talking with someone last week, and she said, I hate to say it, but we all just got comfortable last year with how good things were, and we stopped looking at ways to improve and grow. Yep. We got complacent. And no, not everyone, but I'd say 99% of us. But that's why this year I've been on my soapbox and preaching to all of you to constantly check in to see what's going on, more than the usual quarterly progress check-ins. I've been like, okay, what's going on this week? What's going on this month? All right? We never should wait to the end of the year to check on see if we achieved our goals, right? But I need you to dig deeper. We can't let that shit happen again. Not that we could control the pandemic. I'm talking about not looking inward, not looking at ways to improve and grow our business and ourselves. It's time to regroup, refocus, regain control, as much as we can, of our environments, reset stronger, healthier boundaries so we will level up. I know I'm ready to finish 2021 strong. Are you? I mean, there's still plenty of time. We got 4-ish months, right? So if you're kicking ass and busier than ever, ask yourself these two things. At the end of the day, am I happy with how things went? And is what I did today helping me move toward my goals, right? Then, are you happy with how things went? And are you moving towards your goals? Because remember, busy isn't always productive. And if you're off track, ask yourself, what could help me get back on track? Do you even know? And am I off track due to unhealthy boundaries and environment? It's okay. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. Life and business are a team sport. And yes, I've been on that busy isn't productive soapbox for years. I honestly can say I hate that word, busy. It's truly my least favorite four-letter word, and help has honestly become one of my favorites. So today, I'd like you to think about and determine if you're on or off track and why. And yes, are you busier than hell or not so much? Why? Just because you're busy, and business is going great and you don't have time to think, doesn't mean you're on track and moving towards your goals. Remember, 99% of us got blindsided and realized shit was sideways last year, and that, we now need to regroup, refocus, and reset. So let's take a good look at where we are so we can make adjustments and, like I said, refocus, reset, and finish the year strong. You're going to hear a lot from me about finishing the year strong with 4.5 months or 4-ish months left, right? Because we want to make sure we look at things now, because once we hit that fourth quarter, it's game on or game over, right? We got to dig deeper. We don't want to get to that last fourth quarter or even the last month of the year and be like, shit, how am I going to, right? We want to look at how am I going to now and level up, step into it, all right? Don't be afraid of it. And don't forget, I'm here to help beyond the podcast. Email me, sandy@sandyballard.com. Follow me on social media so we can take this podcast throughout the week, and I'll continue to ask you questions about your environment. Are you happy with how things went today or yesterday? Are you moving towards your goals? What can help you get back on track? And are you off track because of unhealthy boundaries and an unhealthy environment? Start there. That's why I've been talking about this for a few weeks now. All right? Have a great, productive week. And please message me. Tell me where you are, where you're listening, and if you're on track or off track. I look forward to hearing from you. Cheers.